Anyway, everyone, welcome to the next episode of Thursday Night's Warfare. Tonight's episode is a pretty interesting one. Today is Faction Warfare Day. It's technically not really a faction warfare because 4 members of one faction are fighting, followed by a person, that's helping them out. Which, by the way, if you guys want to know what it is, it's wrestling's worst nightmare against House of Torture. Well, it's wrestling's worst nightmare with Corey Crichton versus House of Torture. That is what's going to happen tonight. Main event will be Marcus King versus Ren Narita. And apparently Keiji Muto is going to be the special guest referee of that matchup to make sure that there are no interferences or that there's no one that, for the House of Torture, anyone that comes in. But you also have matches like Bryce Sanders versus Jack Perry. Bryce Sanders versus Yujiro Takahashi. You have Corey Crichton versus Jack Perry. You have Iron Taylor versus Evil. And you got Dick Togo versus versus I believe Luther tonight. You also have a triple threat tag team #1 contenders match, where is Marshall Von Erich versus Alex Zane versus Davey Boy Smith Jr. The winner of that will face the Air Attack, the pay-per-view for the tag team titles. You also have a debuting match tonight, and to kick things off, Tornado tag team match, as Plum makes his debut alongside his friend Devin to take on the KOPW champion Minoru Suzuki and Lance Archer. And so, basically what most of the pay-per-view is going to be determined here tonight with the contenders. We're going to have some other contender matches next episode. But some of the matches that are already made for the next pay-per-view include the main event of Bryce Sanders versus Evil for the championship, for the World Championship. You have Devin versus Minoru Suzuki for the KOPW title. You will find out the #1 contenders for the tag team titles tonight, and then next episode of Thursday Night's Warfare will be a whole bunch of contender matchups for the title, for the hybrid weight, junior heavyweight, immortal, and other stuff like that. And Iron Taylor's here tonight. He'll be in a match later against Evil. Nice move there on the floor by Minoru Suzuki to Devin, who Suzuki's fighting Devin at the pay-per-view for the KOPW Championship. It'll be Devin's first big title opportunity. And so we'll have to find out when come pay-per-view time if Devin will succeed and become champion, or will Minoru Suzuki keep his championship. Right now in the ring, Lance Archer with a big dive. Jesus, good Lord, that was a hell of a dive from Lance Archer. Now look at Plum and Devin getting back in control. Nice move on the floor by Plum. Look at Devin going after Minoru Suzuki. Oh, and Suzuki went ribs first off of the steel steps. Places, he beat the Iron Taylor on his show. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, shout out to Taylor's show, by the way. I believe we also have MSW tonight, too. And that'll be an interesting show because apparently we're going to have a triple threat match between Christopher, Ren Narita, and Draven Caius of the Truth Commission. And apparently, and from what I've been hearing, someone may talk to OJ the Truth Palmer later tonight. We don't know who it is, but I think someone wants to talk to OJ the Truth Palmer. Look at Devin with that beautiful springboard drop kick. And a beautiful stunner there by Devin. Plum's going after Lance Archer. That's a beautiful idea by Plum. And Devin with a nice Yokozuna cutter in the middle of the ring. Suzuki staring down Devin. Back into the ring is Suzuki. Suzuki won the title in a gauntlet matchup where he made Ultimate Booster tap out to the choke of Suzuki. And Michael Blazin would attack his former buddy, the Ultimate Booster after Booster tapped out to Minoru Suzuki. Basically blaming Booster why he's not a champion. Well, that's more Blaze's fault than Booster's. Big clothesline by Plum. Beautiful combo. Here's a cover by Devin and a kick out by Archer. This is Plum's debut match here in this company. We have not seen Plum here, so let's see if Plum will basically show us why he's got a pretty good resume. That's the thing about Plum. He's got a damn good resume. Former multi-time Universal Champion WTF, and bam, there's the knee right to the face of Lance Archer, and a beautiful drop kick by Minoru Suzuki. That's great tag team work by the former Suzuki Gun members. Octopus hold here by Suzuki, but a good counter by Devin to that sidewalk slam. Blaze says he's the greatest wrestler. You're not the greatest wrestler there, Blaze. There's many wrestlers better than you. A couple of good examples of wrestlers that are better than Blaze. Well, Minoru Suzuki definitely is one of them. Oh, there's the float over by Devin. Devin to pin Suzuki. No, and a kick out. Minoru Suzuki. Devin slamming the mat in frustration. He can't believe that Suzuki kicked out. He thought he had Suzuki pinned and beat, but Suzuki showing off the resiliency tonight. Plum, oh, he's caught by Suzuki with these combinations. Look at Suzuki go. What a beautiful chop block by Devin. We cannot turn a blind eye on Minoru Suzuki. Beautiful shoulder tackle by Lance Archer. And now, Suzuki going to get slammed by Devin. Beautiful slam. Elbow in the corner by Plum. Devin, second rope, calling up Suzuki. Devin going high risk from the second rope. Diving neck breaker. Beautiful from Devin. Cover by Plum on Archer. And and Archer kicks out. Every wrestler in the ring right now is better than Michael Blaze. Because these men have at least all won a championship in their life. Even though Blaze has won titles before, most of his title wins weren't really real. They were just kind of cheap. Archer tried to go for the claw, but he's caught by Plum. Plum with an uppercut on Lance Archer. Archer is going to get stomped there by Plum. Plum to the top rope, trying to put away Archer. Got him. Nice shot from Plum. And oh no, Devin off the ring post. Devin went head first off the ring post. Clothesline from Plum. Just because he beat Taylor doesn't mean diddly squat there, Blaze. People have beaten you loads of times. And just because you beat someone once doesn't mean anything. Good counter from Plum in the corner. Plum's looking to put him away. Plum puts him on the ropes. Archer's in trouble going for the rope. On D. Plum got him. And now Plum, all he has to do is pin Archer and it's over. Wait a second, what the hell? Suzuki's got a baseball bat. What the hell? Oh no, claw by Plum. Nice takedown by Suzuki. And Archer gives up. Archer passed out. Lance Archer passes out. And the team of Devin and Plum get the victory over Suzuki and Archer. That gives Devin some huge momentum going into our next pay-per-view event, where Devin will face the KOPW champion Minoru Suzuki for the KOPW title. And with a victory like that, with help from his buddy Plum, maybe Devin to be champion after that pay-per-view. Oh, big crack in the neck. My God, that hurt. But Devin stands tall alongside his buddy Plum as they're both CTL Tag Team Champions, and Devin may be adding to that collection very soon with some more gold. He probably have to wait another week until he gets that match. Okay, here's a little debuts match here. Even though Judd's technically fought here before, we haven't seen him in a long time. So this is technically his return. He's facing the debuting Nikon Jackson. I think Blaze cheated in their match. I'm not surprised if he did. Both men are part of the Macau world when it comes to wrestling. Judd is on CTL. Nikon Jackson is a part of FLH. And whoa, beautiful there by Judd. And both guys come from way different areas. Judd is from, of course, the United States. And Nikon Jackson all the way from Jamaica. And the wrestling scene in Jamaica has been building up as of late over the last few years. As we see more wrestlers from there. What a move in the corner by Nikon Jackson. I wouldn't be shocked if he did that there, Iron Taylor. And Nikon top rope. Judd trying to get back to his feet. He's caught. Oh, no. He catches Nikon with like a punch to the ribs. I don't think Nikon Jackson saw it coming. And down goes Judd into the apron of the ring. Down he goes. Now stomping away, and Judd's eating these punches right to the head, and still his head just got slammed on the mat by Nikon Jackson. Nikon throws Judd back into the ring. And now a nice hard punch by Nikon Jackson, who has the height advantage over Judd. Judd will have the speed advantage. And I would say probably the athleticism, even though Nikon does have some good athleticism. But Nikon definitely has the size and power advantage over Judd. And he picks him up over his shoulders. Nikon Jackson, little snake eyes in the corner. And Nikon stomp away at the chest, and a hard stomp right into the rib cage of Judd. Judd fought on CTL last night in a title matchup for the 24/7 championship that was currently held by Marcus Kane after Marcus won it on the return episode of CTL in 2K24. He won it that in a, if I remember correctly, it was a 6-man Hell in a Cell match where Marcus won it by submission at the very last moment. Marcus then retained the title last night against Judd in a 203 Falls match. Judd tapped out. Well, Judd got the first fall. Then Marcus made Judd tap out at the World's End, and then he pinned him after the World's End to retain the 24/7 championship. Oh, spin on the air, a little airplane spin there by Nikon Jackson. And Nikon beating the hell out of Judd here on the floor. He hit him with an airplane spin. Now he's punching the back of his head every time. It's like he's right on the attack every single time Judd makes a mistake. And now into the steps. Nope. Judd is able to catch himself onto the steps. And Judd thrown back in by Nikon. Nikon Jackson back into the ring he goes. I think that was this is a match where there's a 10 count, a 20 counter, as Nikon would have been counted out earlier. Nikon Jackson looking to put away Judd. Judd blocked him. Nikon is caught by Judd with a head scissors. Beautiful. Blaze says, "You lousy fans, shut up." Blaze, you shut up. How about that, Blaze? You shut up. Might be for the better, actually, if Blaze does that. Because who wants Blaze to talk anyway? Nikon picks him back up. And now throws him up onto the apron. Oh, excuse me, there's some water coming up there. Down goes Judd. Nikon top rope, but again going for that ad sandal on the floor. If he connects this time, it's going to be dangerous. No, diving clothesline. And I think Judd's bleeding. Yeah, Judd is busted open on his forehead. Nice swing kick there by Judd. But Judd's going to have to deal with the issue of blood dripping down from his forehead now. And that was one hell of a diving Larry from the floor, on the floor by Nikon, as there's an X Factor. An X Factor by Judd, but a counter by Nikon Jackson. Nikon back into the ring. Judd trying to back in as well. Nikon catches him with the pass. Off the ropes, Nikon with a shot to the ribcage. And now Nikon Jackson with the overhead punch. That was a hell of a knockout blow from Nikon Jackson, and a kick out from Judd. Judd doesn't say die just yet. But how much does he have left to tank? Who knows? Nikon, we looking for the victory right here. Oh, an overhead blow to the top of the head. And another one. 2 overhead shots by Nikon Jackson. I don't know how Judd is still in this. More combos, gut shots, repeated gut shots by Nikon Jackson and an uppercut. I went for the cover if I was Nikon Jackson, but he didn't go for it. Oh my goodness, a brutal move again by Nikon Jackson. Maybe the referee may need to step into this match, make sure that Judd isn't knocked out. Oh, he might be knocked out there though. Axe handle out of the corner. And Nikon Jackson with an airplane spin to Judd. And you will have to believe if he connects with this, Judd is out. Yeah, here's a cover on Judd. I think it's it for Judd. 1, 2. Yeah, Nikon Jackson gets the victory over Judd. I'll give Judd credit. He stayed in that fight for a good amount of time, but Nikon Jackson's power was too much for Judd tonight. And the man from Jamaica beats Judd. You never know, that can maybe propel Nikon Jackson to a junior heavyweight title match. You never know. Okay, we're going into the last match for the Faction Warfare matchups. We're going to have a tag team number 1 contenders match as one member of 3 teams are going to go at it. And whoever wins the match will earn the opportunity for the tag titles against AirTac. You have Alex Zane, Marshall Von Erich, and Davey Boy Smith Jr. Blaze says he's a face now. You're not a face, Blaze. You're an idiot. That's what you are. You got Alex Zane, Marshall Von Erich, and Davey Boy Smith Jr. Interesting that Alex Zane chooses to wear the purple hair today instead of the red. But sometimes you got changed up. You never know. I'm right back, by the way. Oh my god, Marshall Von Erich with a kendo stick. What the hell? And he's going to drop by Davey Boy Smith Jr., which is Blaze's favorite wrestler of all time because he always makes fun of him. I mean, like, come on, Blaze. How about you get a room with him since you talk about him so much? Jesus, Alex Zane with a super kick to the back of the head. Running leg lariat by Alex Zane. Okay, cameraman, what the hell is this? No, I'm taking control of the camera. The cameraman doesn't want to be cool, doesn't want to follow his job. I'll just do his job for him. Marshall Von Erich caught by Zane. Zane countered by Marshall. Zane thrown back to the ring here by Marshall Von Erich right to Davey Boy Smith Jr. So we're going to see double team from Marshall, Davey Boy Smith Jr., the double punch. Hey, not much, man. I'm doing good. And Marshall Von Erich, couple punches to Davey Boy Smith Jr. And Zane with a baseball bat, connecting it with Marshall's back, but Marshall Von Erich, a hell of a move there. Big shoulder tackle from Marshall. Zane, I think, tried to go for a Hurricane Rana, but he didn't really get most of it. Super kick there by Zane. And Zane with a Pele kick, caught Davey Boy really good in the forehead. I think Davey's busted open. Nice counter by Zane. Marshall Von Erich with a clothesline on the back of the head. And now drops him head first. And now the head of Davey Boy Smith Jr. is busted open even more. And Alex Zane going for a taco driver. No, he's going for the float over. Got him. That could potentially get the victory for Alex Zane. And no, and a kick out. Davey Boy Smith Jr. Oh, God. Oh. What a suplex from Marshall Von Erich. But he's caught by Davey Boy Smith Jr. with a big over-shoulder backbreaker. Cover by Davey Boy Smith Jr. and a breakup by Zane. Backhand there by Zane. Big DDT. Now it's Zane with a Hurricane Rana. Haven't seen Alex Zane fight like this in a little while. Oh, Marshall's head slammed in the mat. Alex Zane handspring Pele, but he landed almost on the baseball bat. And the knee of Zane off the mat by Davey Boy Smith Jr. Big corner splash by Marshall Von Erich. He almost went over Davey Boy Smith Jr. with that corner splash. Big gut wrench power bomb from Marshall Von Erich. In the corner now, Marshall's bleeding. Is everyone just going to bleed in this match? Because that's what it feels like. Just two people have been busted open so far. Zane is the only man not to bleed yet. Massive Michinoku driver from Alex Zane. And now Zane is in the drop zone, or should I say Marshall's in the drop zone for that drop kick. Big kicks and shots by Zane. Zane Hurricane Rana. Davey Boy Smith Jr. with a kendo stick. And now going to town with the kendo stick. And oh, he just broke it over the head of Alex Zane. Zane just got a kendo stick busted over his damn head. And Davey Boy Smith Jr. is going to show off the power. And drops him almost right on the shards of the kendo stick. Davey Boy Smith Jr. throws Zane onto the apron. Eats a German suplex by Marshall Von Erich. And Marshall. Off the ropes goes Davey Boy. Davey Boy ducks the clothesline. And now he picks up Marshall Von Erich. And drives Marshall Von Erich into the corner. Davey Boy Smith Jr. trying to go after Zane, but Zane catches him. Pele kick by Alex Zane. Now Zane catches Marshall with the float over. Got him. Marshall Von Erich is Alex Zane will pick up the victory. No, and a kick out from Marshall Von Erich. It looks like it was over again, but a big kick out from Marshall Von Erich. Zane's going for the taco driver. Got him. Taco driver, but a break up by Marshall Von Erich. Now the claw. The famous Von Erich claw by Marshall. Is Zane going to give up? Davey is stunned on the floor. This is the most perfect opportunity for Marshall, but no. Now he's got a baseball bat. Oh, and he hit Zane in the knee with it. He hit Alex Zane in the knee with the baseball bat and a breakup. A big, big breakup by Davey Boy Smith Jr. and a backbreaker. Another backbreaker, and chuck him around. Ooh, he threw him on the shards of the kendo stick. And now Zane's in trouble. Davey Boy Smith Jr. picking him up over his shoulders. Running power slam just like his father. And here comes the sharpshooter. The sharpshooter locked in. And no, Marshall Von Erich saves the match. As Zane looked like he was about to tap out. Big DDT from Marshall Von Erich. Wait a second, he saw the baseball bat. Marshall Von Erich with a baseball bat. And Davey Boy Smith Jr. sidewalk slam. And now Davey waits for him to get back up. Throws him into the corner. Davey Boy Smith Jr. Oh, I thought he was going for something out of the corner, but he wasn't. Oh, no, he is. Oh, no, God. Oh, Alabama slam out of the corner onto the shards of the kendo stick. That might do it. No, and just barely before 3, Marshall Von Erich somehow got his shoulder up. How the hell did he pull that off? Beautiful over-the-head slam there by Marshall Von Erich. Marshall Von Erich throws Zane in the corner. Now he goes to the floor. Now he's got kendo stick. And now he's going after Davey Boy Smith Jr., but no, Davey Boy Smith Jr. goes for Zane, but Zane ducks the clothesline, beats an elbow to the head. A swing and a miss there by Marshall Von Erich for strike 1. Gaunt wrench power bomb. Oh, and there's the kendo stick to Davey. Covered by Marshall Von Erich. And that's it. Marshall Von Erich wins it. So that means that the pay-per-view, it's going to be Von Erichs versus John Monaco and Blue Arrow for the tag team titles. That was a big fight, actually. That was a really good match because there were multiple moments where it looked like Alex Zane would have got the win, but a couple of breakups and close kickouts happened. Dave Boy Smith Jr. had a couple clutch breakups near the end of the match, but Marshall Von Erich with a kendo stick to Davey Boy Smith Jr. pins him for 3, and he gives him and his brother a tag team title opportunity. All right, faction warfare time. This is 5 matches where we're at Wrestling's Worst Nightmare with Corey Crichton is facing the House of Torture. First matchup of 5. It is Dick Togo of House of Torture versus the returning Steve Macklin. Steve Macklin was one of the founding members of Wrestling's Worst Nightmare before he went off to, well, before he had an injury, that is. He got injured during the beginning of January. Then he went back to TNA to hone his skills. But now he returns tonight. But there's a problem. He's got to protect his groin because Dick Togo is here. We all know Dick Togo, what he does. Whenever Dick Togo is a match, he always goes for the groin. And he might be trying to do that tonight against Steve Macklin. People that have fell to Dick Togo, guys like Grim Gory, the Iron Taylor, Mr. Amazing, Corey Crichton, Joe Kenny. I mean, like, the list goes on and on of people that have fallen to Dick Togo when it comes to his low blows and dirty tactics. And the worst recipient of it was the Iron Taylor. Taylor got kicked in the corner twice by low blows from Dick Togo in the same match. Look at Matt Bennett. He got beaten up by Dick Togo once. I mean, it's in his namesake. And out comes the returning Steve Macklin. Again, we haven't seen Macklin in a long time. It's been since January 2024. Since we've seen Steve Macklin. He was out with a knee injury. Came back to TNA in February. And he's back in MEOW. And he's looking to cause more mayhem than before. Former MSW Tag Team Champion with Bryce Sanders. Former multi-time MSW Trios Champion. Former MEOW Tag Team Champion. And so Steve Macklin's looking to do even more this time around than last time. And he's a dangerous guy too, former TNA World Champion. I think it was supposed to be Josh Alexander before Josh Alexander got injured. And here we go, Dick Togo, Steve Macklin. Oh, and starting with a boot to the head by Dick Togo. Hey, Chili. Hey, Styles. Good to see you. Devin and Plum were on earlier in this show, Styles, plus Judd and Nikon Jackson were also part of the show earlier. I know you weren't a part of this show tonight, Styles, but you're on the next episode anyway. Macklin running around the ring here. Dick Togo on the ropes. Steve Macklin. Oh, what is this by Macklin? Slingshot. Oh, into the ropes. The neck of Dick Togo into the ropes and a kick to the back by Steve Macklin. Macklin kicks from the back. Macklin. Look at these gut shots by Macklin and nice forearm. Beautiful forearm by Steve Macklin. And now Macklin's going to put Togo in the corner. Steve Macklin going for a big slam. Got him. Got Togo with it. Macklin, second rope, calls up Togo. And here we go, a diving. No, he went for a missile dropkick, but Dick Togo moved out of the way. But Togo took too long. Splash in the corner by Steve Macklin. Covered by Macklin and a kick out by Togo. Thank goodness that Dick Togo has not gone for one of those low blows yet, or those headbutts to the groin, or those shattered dreams that he likes to go for all the time. So many guys have been hit with shattered dreams from Dick Togo, it's not even funny. Basically delaying people's chances to have kids, or even to have their groins intact anymore. Blaze says, I think Blaze has had a stroke. Yep, Blaze has a stroke. That's not a surprise. Kicked in the rib cage by Steve Macklin. Macklin. That's Togo with the front power slam. Beautiful slam from Steve Macklin. Covered by Macklin. Almost got the three, but a kick out there by Dick Togo. Togo blocks Macklin. Togo throws Macklin in the corner. And Seguri in the corner by Dick Togo. And covered by Togo to beat Macklin. No, kick out. Exactly, speaking English, Blaze. I think Blaze had a stroke. Oh no, Togo's going for it. Oh, come on. Dick Togo with the headbutt to the groin. Then Macklin kicked out. Togo hit the headbutt to the groin of Macklin, but Macklin kicked out. And oh, big boot by Dick Togo. Surprise, members of the House of Torture as it came out to help Dick Togo. Like they always do. Diving forearm by Togo. And now Dick Togo. Big Kami Koye by Dick Togo. And now Macklin off the ring post. And now counter by Steve. Macklin caught by Togo on the floor. And now Macklin's cut open. Courtesy of a big knee to the head bump, Dick Togo. Togo going to high risk, going to the top rope again. It was that diving forearm again from Dick Togo. He's just been all over Steve Macklin ever since he threw him in that corner. Hit him with that enziguri, then hit him with the headbutt to the groin. Blazes these dumb fans. These dumb fans want their king of wrestling. Of course, Blaze always saying that like he knows everything. Macklin back into the ring. So is Togo. Togo caught with forearm. Togo's down. Macklin catches Togo with a forearm. Togo trying to back up, but he can't. Macklin clotheslines him. How about another one? Togo catches the foot, sweeps the leg. And now going for KIA. Can he hit the KIA? Macklin from behind hooks him up, inverted KIA. He got him with it. Steve Macklin the cover. Got him. Steve Macklin wins his return, beats Dick Togo. Good, someone beat Dick Togo, thank God. But Steve Macklin returns from a little bit of an excursion and injury. He pins Dick Togo And right now, wrestling's worst nightmare and Corey Crichton are up 1-0 so far in this faction warfare tonight. Well, so hopefully House Torture continues to lose. If they don't and they start winning, then we're going to have some problems. And then we could have one right here as it's the Iron Taylor against Show. We all know how much the Iron Taylor hates Show. Mainly because Show keeps going after Taylor's friend, Mr. Amazing, and his family, even though despite Mr. Amazing is retired. We're going to start things off with a kick by the Iron Taylor. Again, Blaze talked about calling fans dumb like he always does, because Blaze doesn't have a brain. Taylor in control early against the junior heavyweight champion, Show. Show counters. And there we go, big leg kick from Show. It's a problem that everyone has with Show. Everyone keeps underestimating Show, despite being a junior heavyweight. He always finds a way to fight back for some reasons. Gonna snap the leg of the Iron Taylor out of place. And knee drop to that arm by Show. And kick to the back. A standing shooting star by Show. Show, hand spring with the head scissors. Blaze says, since I beat Taylor, he's the king. No, you're not the king. You're not the king, Blaze. What makes you believe that there, Blaze? What have you done, Blaze, that has shown to everyone that you deserve to be a king? Nothing. All of your championship victories that basically did it was because of cheating. You always keep losing your championships on your first championship title offense. And you always can't seem to back up your words. Show went for that leg, layered on the floor. He missed it. Show taunting like he always does. Taylor in the corner, getting his energy back. Over the top of the ropes goes Show, but he's topped by Taylor. Taylor throws Show off the ropes. Ducked down by the Iron Taylor. Leapfrog. And pop off with the punch. And a kick out by Show. Show counters Taylor. Cover here by Show. Ooh, and a kick out. That was closer than it should have been. That should have been a kick out of one by Taylor, but he really drawed it out for some reason. Taylor catches Show. A couple of combos by Iron Taylor. Taylor with knees right in the ribs of Show. And there he goes to the top rope. Taylor going really high risk on Show. You see, that could pay off or not. Diving. No, Taylor missed. Taylor with the miss. That could maybe cost Taylor this match. Spear. No, he missed it. Show went for the spear. Oh, there it is. Spear by Show. The spear by Show, and Taylor kicked out. Taylor kicked out of the spear, and this could be it for Taylor. And snake bite is applied. The snake bite by Show. Taylor trying to hang on. Taylor trying to hang on. Can he hang in? No, Taylor taps. Show beats Taylor. Again, Taylor went for a high-risk move, and it came out with zero reward for him. He got drilled with a spear by Show. Show almost on a 3, but Taylor kicked out. And then Show immediately locked in the snake bite, and Taylor tapped out the Show. Which, I mean, God help us all that Show beat Iron Taylor, which means we have to hear again from Show and his stupid trash talking about everything. And Taylor and Show has basically tied the faction warfare up at 1-1 after Toto lost to Steve Macklin. But this time, Show beats Iron Taylor. Cracking the neck there. Next up is not Corey Crichton. Yujiro Takahashi, Price Sanders. Tied at 1-1. Let's see if Price Sanders, the #1 contender for the World Championship, can beat Yujiro Takahashi. Or will Yujiro make it 2-1 House of Torture? After Wrestling's Worst Nightmare started off with a victory by Steve Macklin. And then Taylor lost a show. Big DDT from Sanders. Cover on Yujiro and a kick out at 1 by Yujiro Takahashi. Whew, big yawn. I'm surprised Blaze isn't talking crap about Taylor losing either. Look out, big diving double axe handle from Sanders. If anyone's going to tie up this series or give Wrestling's Worst Nightmare this series, it's definitely Price Sanders. Won the 30-man Collier Championship Shot Battle Royal last episode. Coming in at number 28. Last eliminated David Finley to win the Battle Royal. He also eliminated Gabriel Kidd as well from there and a couple other people. Countered by Yujiro Takahashi. Yujiro takes down Price Sanders. Now Yujiro with these overhead palm strikes. Let's go. Sanders eats these kicks right in the rib cage, and Yujiro Takahashi connects to the forearm. Cover by Yujiro. No, and a kick out by Sanders. Price Sanders eats a kick to the spine by Yujiro. Yujiro Takahashi slams the leg down of Sanders. Off the rope, Sanders ducked down from Yujiro Takahashi. Leapfrog from Takahashi, gut shot. And right now, this has been mainly all Yujiro Takahashi in a springboard forearm. Cover on Price Sanders. That kick out at 2 from Sanders. Yujiro picks up Sanders. I thought he was going for that discus clothesline, but he didn't go for it. Sanders thrown in the corner. Yujiro Takahashi. Here comes the bitch slam out of the corner. He's going to go to the second rope. He's going to call up Sanders, going for that signature move off the second rope. The diving clothesline off the second rope from Yujiro. The cover by the Tokyo Pimp. Kick out. Sanders had a great match yesterday. Yes, he did. I saw that. Yujiro trying to beat Sanders. This could be it. Sanders in trouble with the Tokyo Pimps. Tokyo Pimps to Sanders. No, Sanders. Sanders kicks out of the Tokyo Pimps. And now Sanders has the arm of Yujiro Takahashi. Thank God Sanders kicked out of Tokyo Pimps. And Sanders now attacking Yujiro Takahashi. Ooh, big yawn. Off the rope, Sanders, swinging neck breaker. Back into the ring goes Price Sanders. Sanders maybe try to go for a count out. You never know. Sanders, I know, will take it considering this is House of Torture he's facing. Diving clothesline from Sanders. Sanders all over Yujiro now after Yujiro controlled most of the opening parts of the match. Even hitting Tokyo Pimps, but it was not enough to put Sanders down for 3. Sanders catches Yujiro again off guard. Down he goes. Yujiro grabbing his head. I think Sanders in with a knee drop on the floor. Now he throws him back in. Sanders is going to look to maybe lock in that crossface. Kick to the back of the leg of Yujiro. Here's a cover. Sanders to win the match. No. Surprised it was a 1 count, actually. Ref probably counted too slow. Sanders going for it. No, he's going for the tombstone. To put away Yujiro Takahashi. Tombstone on by Sanders. Oh, but Sanders fell over. Bryce Sanders puts the arm over. To win. No, Yujiro at 2. That was probably because Sanders could only get his arm across him. If Sanders would have got the full pin, I think it would have been over. Yujiro boots Sanders, but it did nothing. Sanders got caught, though, by Yujiro. And now Sanders is bleeding in the corner. After his head slammed in the turnbuckles. Kicks the corner from Yujiro. Sanders eats a shot to the back. And, oh, ripping, pulling his arm into the ropes. Kicks here in the corner to Sanders. And oh God, oh God, oh God, not from the top. Not from the top. Yujiro Takahashi with the top rope. Tokyo, no, it's blocked. Bryce Sanders blocks the Tokyo pimps from the top rope. And Sanders catches him with a crossface. Sanders can get the win. Yujiro taps the crossface. Bryce Sanders wins. What a great end of the match there for Bryce Sanders. Yujiro Takahashi, if he would have hit the top rope Tokyo pimps, it would have been done. It would have been over for Bryce Sanders. He went to set it up. He was going to hit it, but Sanders caught him with a couple of shots to the rib cage. Sanders threw him off the ropes. As Yujiro went for a clothesline, he caught his arm into the crossface. Yujiro tapped out, and Sanders has made it 2-1 for Wrestling's Worst Nightmare, Corey Crichton. Next up, it's Corey Crichton, Jack Perry. Blaze says Bryce Sanders is a loser. He's not a loser. He just won his match, Blaze. What are you talking about? All right, so the Shockwave Wrestling World Champion Corey Crichton versus Jack Perry. Now, Corey Crichton does have to defend the Shockwave Wrestling World title against Ren Narita at some point, because Ren Narita got a title match after beating Bryce Sanders in the 203 Falls Hell in a Cell match, which was insane, by the way. Jack Perry's in a tournament as well for an M1 tendership of the Shockwave title. But Jack Perry here with a double leg drop. Jack Perry back on AEW after showing up at AEW Dynasty, which, by the way, was a great pay-per-view. We're not even in May yet, and we already have 4 top-tier pay-per-view shows already, which are TNA Hard to Kill, WrestleMania 40, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Strong Windy City Riot, and AEW Dynasty. Which is insane to think about. Jack Perry has the arm, and Perry with a springboard. Right now, it's been all Jack Perry. Crichton thrown on the apron by Perry. Perry with a forearm to the throat, I think, by Perry. And the scapegoat connects the little net breaker into the ropes. And right now, Jack Perry taking it to Corey Crichton. But Crichton, double underhook. No, it's blocked by Perry. Big clothesline. Jack Perry going after Crichton here. Knee drop to the arm of Corey Crichton. And Perry with a drop to the side of the head. Good God, that was knocked out of him. Perry with an elbow to the head of Corey Crichton. Crichton, oh, has just got his head slammed off the freaking apron of the ring. Corey might be stunned after that. That was a brutal head slam into the apron of the ring. I think, yeah, Corey's a little stunned. He's trying to get his head back into the game. Perry also back in. Couple big shots by Perry. Nice enziguri. Cover from Jack Perry. And kick out from Crichton at 1. If Jack Perry ties this up, it will be 2-2 going into the final match, which will be Marcus versus Ren Narita. Knee drop to the arm there by Jack Perry. And at least for Marcus versus Narita, we're going to have a fair official in Keiji Muto. Back elbow from Crichton. Perry off the ropes. No counters. Corey in the corner. Crichton ducks it. Nice kick to the head of Jack Perry. Corey Crichton, springboard drop kick. Beautiful from Corey Crichton. Cover to win. Kick on it too from Perry. Perry rolls out of the ring. Oh, Perry, what a move. Caught Crichton out of nowhere. I don't know what the hell it was. He was looking at something. But Jack Perry, oh, now he's got slammed hip first onto the barricade from Corey Crichton. And there it is, collar breaker from Crichton. And now Corey Crichton. He has his opportunity to beat Perry and throws him into the ring post. Perry is down. Kick up by Perry. Thrown back to the ring, Jack Perry by Crichton. Crichton, he's thinking super kick. No, it's stopped by Perry. Back suplex by Jack Perry. From behind, Jack Perry, German suplex. Drops Corey Crichton. Crichton thrown off the ropes. Jack Perry, the flip kick. And now Perry off that flip kick, which really helped him. And now he's kicking Corey in the leg. And now slams Corey's head off the turnbuckles. Now Corey placed in the, oh, shoulder tackle, ring to the back. Now how about one, a forearm to the back. Counter from Crichton. Crichton, oh, there it is, the super kick. He got Jack Perry with it. To beat Jack Perry. No, Perry just before 3 kicked out. Corey Crichton thought he had Perry beat, but Perry somehow kicked out of it. Back elbow in the corner from Crichton. Wow, I thought it would have been over too, but Jack Perry right before 3 got his shoulder up. You want to talk about close kickouts? That was a close kickout. But Corey's feeling it. He's really feeling it. Oh, but Perry gets caught by Crichton. Counter low by Jack Perry. Perry. Oh, he's going for glass jaw. Got him, glass jaw from Jack Perry. That might do it for Crichton. And it is. Jack Perry wins. Jack Perry caught Crichton off guard, got with a knee trembler, that glass jaw. Jack Perry has tied up this faction warfare at 2 apiece. Wow, Jack Perry out of nowhere connects with the knee trembler, glass jaw to beat Corey Crichton. And looks like Ren Narita's coming down the ringside here, clapping for Jack Perry. And he puts the arm of Jack Perry up in the air and he stares at Crichton. And he's laughing at Corey Crichton. Which is insane to think that Jack Perry's beat Corey Crichton. And Crichton's grabbed the Shockwave title and looks like Corey Crichton's going to go backstage with the Shockwave title. But Ren Narita and Jack Perry are attacking Corey Crichton right now on the outside of the ring, trying to steal the Shockwave Wrestling title from Corey Crichton. We haven't even got to the friggin' main event yet because these two bums are attacking Corey Crichton, trying to steal the Shockwave title from Corey Crichton. And the rest of House of Torture looks like they're going to come out and try to help Jack Perry and Ren Narita take the Shockwave title from Corey Crichton. But then here comes Marcus Taylor and Bryce Sanders and Steve Macklin trying to make sure that Crichton can get the title back in his hands. And also Keiji Muto's coming out in his ref attire so he can ref the match between Marcus and Narita. And Keiji Muto is saying for House of Torture and Wrestling's Worst Nightmare to get out of here, to get backstage. We have this damn match, even though this brawl is still continuing up the ramp. Here go Marcus and Narita here in our main event. The series is tied 2-2 right now. Steve Macklin, Price Sanders have the wins for Wrestling's Worst Nightmare, while it's Show and Jack Perry for House of Torture. Kick out there by Ren Narita. Marcus roll through the Boston Crab. Beautiful roll through from Marcus. And Narita's going to get out of it. So whoever wins this match wins Faction Warfare tonight between House of Torture and Wrestling's Worst Nightmare with Corey Crichton. Look at Narita. Narita, former world champion here. Big DDT cover. That kick out again by Marcus. Narita trying to go after Marcus here, but Marcus catches Narita. Narita put on the ropes by Marcus. Narita, he's trying to slingshot on the ropes here. Got him. And a kick out again. Narita thrown over the top here. Look at Marcus here taunting. And it looks like both men are on the floor. We're going to have a battle on the outside of the ring here. Marcus, the big slam on the floor. Marcus going after Narita, these knee drops and slams. Four count. These two better get back in the damn ring. A 5 count. Marcus taking his time. Marcus better hurry up and get back in the damn ring. 7 count. And Narita taunting Marcus, but Marcus, the version of the disaster kick off the ropes. And now we got more of a brawl backstage as Jack Perry and Taylor are fighting. Evil's trying to go after Crichton. Sanders actually. And Narita's caught in it. Narita's caught in that Boston Crab. Oh God, Narita hit Marcus right in the head with that kick. I thought he thumbed him in the eye for a quick second, but he didn't. Down to the floor goes Marcus again. Yeah, everyone from Wrestling's Worst Nightmare, even Corey Crichton's got into the fight. Back in the ring. Oh, Marcus caught. Oh, again, Marcus and Narita staring each other in a. Oh, wait a deadbolt suplex. Marcus, the deadbolt suplex. There's 1, 2, and a kick out by Narita. Marcus thought he beat Narita right there off a deadbolt suplex. But no, Narita kicked out. And now Marcus to beat Narita. Nice. Marcus top rope. Is he thinking about it? He is. Frog splash. Marcus with the frog splash on Narita. Here's the cover. Kick out Narita again. Another kick out for Ren Narita. No, this is not Fight Forever. Narita sucker punches Marcus. Back in the ring, Narita caught from Marcus. Off the ropes. Ducked under by Marcus. Leapfrogged again by Marcus. And now Narita's caught. No, right to the eyes. Tornado kick. A rake to the eyes and a tornado kick. We could be seeing the end of the match right here. And a double cross by Narita. Double cross. And a kick out by Marcus off the double cross. Narita's pissed. Narita's pissed. He thought he had Marcus dead to rights off of that move, but no. Marcus is able to kick out of it. Oh, and oh man, Narita hit both Marcus and Keiji Muto. Oh, Keiji Muto's down. A diving double axe handle by Narita connected with both the head of Keiji Muto and Marcus. Man, that was brutal. That was brutal. That diving double axe handle from Ren Narita. It got both Marcus and Keiji Muto at the same time. Keiji Muto let it slide because he knew it was an accident by Ren Narita. But good God, that was one hell of an axe handle from Ren Narita. It got Marcus and Keiji Muto. The referee got completely knocked down. Marcus's leg kicked. Oh, double cross again. How about another double cross? And Marcus kicked out again of the double cross. Narita's again pissed off. You thought he had Marcus beaten again, but no, Marcus able to survive the double cross. Might not be able to survive that though. Fisherman's brain buster. Oh, double big clothesline. Off the ropes. Big back body drop by Marcus. And how about a spine buster? Marcus got it again. Here's a cover on Narita. And a kick out by Narita. And now, went for a tornado kick, but he's blocked. Oh, Marcus missed it. Narita missed the tornado kick. Got him! Tornado kick by Ren Narita. And now Narita's going to look to end him. This could be it. Narita. No, he went for the sleeper hold, but Marcus got out of the way. Marcus got out of the way of the sleeper hold. Off the ropes, Narita, dang, there's the knee. The knee from Marcus, forward splash. 1, 2, no, Narita kicked out. Marcus can't believe he thought it was over, but Narita kicked out. Now Marcus going to end it with a dead fall. Marcus gets the win. Marcus wins the series of Faction Warfare tonight, pins Ren Narita after a dead fall. And man alive, that was an interesting match. Keiji Muto got knocked down a few times in that. And there were a few moments where like Marcus and Narita, or Narita, were basically done in that match. But Marcus connecting with a knee off the ropes. Narita kicked out. Then Marcus let dead fall to beat Narita to get the victory for him and Wrestling's Worst Nightmare, a 3-2 victory. Marcus showed tonight that him and Wrestling's Worst Nightmare were not to be denied. But I definitely know that this will not be the end of this war between these two factions. Well, that's going to be the end of tonight, folks. We'll see you next episode, which will be our last episode before our next pay-per-view. Anyway, all of you take care. We'll see you this weekend for the next episode.